We're going to make coconut burfi today. It's not something very common in my region in India because we get khoya burfi, or what we call the condensed milk and mawa, what they made mawa of, because still there is abundant milk, so they can make burfi from milk, and people are more used to eating that mawa burfi, and coconut is quite expensive in North India, so people compromise. But this is something that I personally like, and it's very easy to cook, and it doesn't take that long as it takes for making mawa burfi. You have to condense milk at home, and it's quite long process. So I'm going to make coconut burfi now, so let's see how it goes. I have around 1 cup of grated coconut. You can buy in any supermarket and it's quite cheap. So just put this coconut in a pan that's hot, but keep the heat to medium because we need to fry it in slow heat. And while it is in the pan, keep stirring because otherwise it will burn in the bottom. After a few minutes of frying, you can see that it will start turning brownish. And remember, when you can start smelling this smell of coconut, just turn the heat to low because we don't want our coconut to burn or become totally red. So now it has turned brown, so I have turned my heating low. As you can see, it started turning quite brown. So now I'm going to mix some sugar in it. Well, it's completely depend on your taste how much sugar you want to have in your burfi. I will ideally mix around equal amount of sugar as we have our coconut. So mix some sugar in it and keep stirring, because as you know, the sugar will start melting and it will caramelize, and all the sugar will melt in few minutes. And remember, I'm mixing sugar because I'm using evaporated milk or the non-sweetened condensed milk. But if you are using sweetened condensed milk, you don't need to mix sugar because that already contains enough sugar. Or if you have made your milk at your home after condensing or evaporating, so you might have to mix sugar as I am mixing. But I'll show you. I am using this evaporated milk, but if you are using condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk, you wouldn't need to mix sugar. Okay. Now I'm going to mix all this evaporated milk in this. Keep stirring so that milk goes in every part of this mixture. And don't worry if there is little more milk, because eventually milk will evaporate from this mixture. Because I have used evaporated milk, and that's a little bit of reddish in color, that's why it has become red. But if you use sweetened condensed milk, this burfi will remain white. And don't forget to mix few cardamoms. Once this mixture becomes quite condensed, remember that if you want soft burfi, keep little moisture in this mixture when it is hot, because once it will cold, it will also dry and become quite solid. So if we keep little moisture now, it will be quite soft burfi. That's how we like. But if you want more little hard burfi, then you can just want all this water moisture from this mixture. So I'm going to pour this mixture in a plate. Remember, there is no rule how thick burfi should be, but personally I like thick slices, so I'm keeping it quite thick, but if you like thin slices, as we see in some shops, you can just spread it over a big plate or in multiple plates. So I will have this thick Burfi. It's already looking quite good. Just keep it for around 10 to 15 minutes so that it cools down, and then we will make slices. After 5 or 10 minutes, when this mixture is cold enough, you can start cutting in them. Remember to cut it very slowly because still the mixture is soft. Okay, that's good. All these cubes now I have cut into small pieces, but they are still not very solid, so we need to keep them for another 1 hour. Or what we can do is we can put them in the refrigerator so that they will become a little harder and the moisture will get absorbed in the these cubes. So I will put in the refrigerator for around 1 hour. After keeping Burfi in the refrigerator for around 1 hour, let me check how it is. I like it. I still need to put in refrigerator for around some more time because this is still soft, but it tastes good.